Hi
We're
again, Bill.
back.
Back right at it again. Now we have ButterKing versus
Functional
Twilight
people.
and Sunset. This will be an
Yeah,
interesting game since ButterKing is renowned for being a god.
and everything.
So
Just clear it.
and obviously Twilight still does not have a computer, so he will be getting assistance from Woomy. So you will not be
Yeah.
hearing Woomy in the commentary booth today. Well, you did hear him
Mm.
today, just not. And I'm gonna stop talking.
Placed by our much more eloquent commentator, Vinyl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
lovely. You're just as professional. All right, and we are immediately going to the picks. We are seeing Wicked Witch from Once Upon a Time, Vilgax, and Sarah Berry.
Check
Mm,
Sarah.
Three interesting ones. Two Sarah. Just right to it. Sinead, does Twilight want any of these? Mm.
I like how I haven't had to use the pick timer. I have a feeling it's gonna change when you and Zero do your game.
I don't know what you're talking about, Vinyl. I'm very good at making decisions. I always do it very quickly.
There is a bit of a delay going on here, so I might have to pull it out here.
Mm, to be part of it might be because, Twilight is.
We're not taking any of it.
We are pulling them, Paper Bowser, and
And
Ursula's
Ursula's
crazy
crazy
sister.
sister, Morgana.
Okay. Yes. Ursula's crazy sister. What a line. Mm, Ursula's crazy sister does not win. Them is funny. Paper
I
Bowser is decent. If boring.
I wonder if Butters is just gonna do the random thing he was talking about.
He might. Um, see, it looks like we're having a question here from Twilight. Or Woomy, one of the two. Woomy is typing. Mm, what does Morgana do? The answer is kill two heroes using an item very slowly.
I think I summed it up. Ursula, but worse.
Not inaccurate. It's Ursula, but different. And kind of. It's Ursula, but you have to kill King Triton twice, kind of.
I swear, Twilight, do not pick this. Sabathun was you got away with Sabathun. I don't think you're gonna get away with Morgana though.
Against ButterKing, doubtful.
And
We are
Sabathun is more
taking
of a fluke.
Zim. He is funny. This makes sense. All right. Butters. Corrupted Steven! Von Carmen! And Annie Viljon. Interesting ones. Um, they all have some strong stuff going for them in theory. The real question is, are any of them funny enough? Because we know that's what ButterKing is looking for.
I feel like
He's looking for,
John's funny.
well, he's Annie Viljon. He sure does have a lot of hidden rules in his guide. Love those.
We might even learn something new about him.
We might find the secret seventh page of his guide with more rules.
Or that
You
one
never know.
ruling that the creator told him when they were playtesting.
Ruling the creator. Yes, it's
we
written
are
nowhere else.
taking
Look,
Annie
it is
Viljon.
time for Mr. Funny Boy.
I had the sneaking suspicion.
Well, this is going to go terribly in one way or another. Hey, Poochie's back. King Dragon, Poochie, and Incinerator Clayton are our choices today.
Incinerator Clayton was
Um,
cool, wasn't he, Faye?
he's all right. He takes a lot of play a card actions to do his thing, though. Um, Poochie is Poochie, and King Dragon is simple. He just like ally. Zim has like an okay amount of kill power, but we are not taking these guys. Flippy, Murder Bear, Shandu, not the anime one, and King Candy. King Candy is cheese. Shendu is not going to win, probably. And Flippy, um, just don't get flipped. It's that simple. I mean, the item discarding would really suck for Zim, though, from Flippy. I'm not sure if we really want either any of these. I mean, we took King Candy, but we could also get all of our bottom actions covered.
We're taking
But
Flippy.
we are taking Flippy. I mean, he's not terrible. Shifty and Lifty are going to be menaces, though. Emperor Pilaf, Fontaine, and Skarkskar! It's Skarkskin time. This is the reskin of the Wixer that is
None
Scar.
of these are
He's in the
funny
bag
enough,
for being different because he has allies.
but none of
None
them
are
are
funny
funny
enough.
enough.
Mana Medusa, Toffee, and Inkay. Um, these are all things. um, Toffee is
We
about
might
as
just take
boring as it
Medusa
gets.
because he's good.
Medusa is
We're
good.
looking at
And,
Toffee too, apparently.
well, Toffee is kind of funny for how
We're
stupid he
taking
is.
Medusa.
We are just taking. Oh,
We're,
nope,
we,
we're
we
singing
are.
again. It's also Inkay, who is Inkay. We are going again.
None of these are
No
funny enough.
crazy actions. Nope. Actions aren't funny, I guess. Um,
I wonder if we're just looking for
Mother.
other John.
That would be really funny. Uh, Toxic Light and Reaper, who is just Madam Mask, but slightly
Balance.
different. Yes, pretty much.
Well, balance
So
in hyperbolic terms. More balance
yeah,
than mask is what we should say. We
more
are looking at
balanced than
them.
Mask.
Yeah, they sound decent.
Oh boy, it's time for the
It's time for the Weeper, baby.
Ye reaping. This is going to be. I mean, it makes sense considering how many
I'm
heroes
going
John
to
plays on
guess
himself.
he has Annual Dawn and is currently loading him, so I'm not even going to try loading Annual Dawn.
Let's see. Hi, Zim.
Sim isn't on the added loader?
I think he is. I don't know why we're spawning him like this. Reaper, on the other hand. I like how he just has Mask's mover, but colored. The base is colored black.
No, it's
Very,
actually.
very Reaper.
No, it is the same.
He does have. I mean, the Vengeance Tracker is different. That's cool.
We'll learn this game that Reaper is actually just as bad as Mask.
I mean, they definitely might. Mm-mm. I mean, the thing is, it's the same thing as Mask normally, where you found her with a character who, as part of their goal, kills 5 heroes. So, I mean, that's a good start.
Well, 5 heroes and 1 ally.
And one ally. This does not count for vengeance. But we could clash with all the Reaper allies as John, which is, a pretty noticeable benefit. Oh yeah. Specific ruling for Reaper and Mask. You're forced into their realm because look at it. Look at it. It's kind of an obvious reason of no gain powers. It looks like we are taking Zimmerelm, I think, on the other side of the board here. Um, no interest in the realm
No
of the murder
timer
bear.
because Twilight is here.
Yes, because Twilight has to play through another person, they kind of have input delay, so it's a little unfair to make them have a timer. Kind of for the same reason the timer didn't matter in the Pumpkin King game, because input delay is not really fair to timers. We're nice around here. Oh no, the tiles aren't watching. The tile is gone. We got ourselves a lot of tiles here. Oh, it looks like we are taking Murder Bear's realm yet. It's flipping time. Can Auras vanquish? It's actually a very good question. Can an Evil John Auras? I don't think this has ever come up before, because normally they can't.
Uh,
But
Doesn't he
Other
have a
Johns
vanquish action?
can.
He doesn't. Oh.
No, he doesn't vanquish. Yeah,
What do you
these
think,
ones can't.
Faye?
Well, for his, um, I mean, I guess they can't normally, so the answer should be no. Not that it really matters, since clashing is more than sufficient.
Oh yeah, ButterKing's not like me when I touch his stuff. I said stop doing that.
We're also going to need some actions over here on Flippy. Because, let's explain again, in case you don't know, if you take a realm and the other realm has actions in it, you got to inherit the actions from the other realm in the same relative spot on the new board. This is so you can take other realms and not get soft locked by not having a vanquish, like with
Huh.
Flippy's realm.
Zim has two bottom activates and they're both has bottom fate.
And they're both at fates in this context. Interesting. Isn't that interesting? I sure do love activate fate.
Alright,
It's a fate took
we're gonna do the Annieville thing where the person who drew first is the person gets to choose they want to pick first or second first. It just makes things easier. Oh wait, no, he's
you
Matt.
know
He is Reaper. He gets to go first anyway.
no. Yeah, Mask goes first.
I think
Always.
Reaper it specifically is vanquishing.
No, it's that for Mask too, but we made the double down ruling that you don't have to for reasons. The reasons being, I guess, being nice. So the answer is no, I believe, right, Vinyl?
No.
Yeah. All you have to do is kill
To
heroes
be
by
fair, we
any
could maybe
method.
change that ruling and make both of these here, both Reaper and Mask, not as, you know.
That's not the thing that made Mask broken. It just makes her work with characters like John who don't vanquish, which I think is fair. Yeah. Reaper do be always going first. Because it's just Mask, but different. Because he's reaping. Yep, so Twilight gets the opportunity to mulligan if they wish.
Mulliganing all everything but the book.
Well, book is good. This makes sense. Alright, and that means it is Butter's turn to start. It's a good game. We're going to our fate immediately. Start antagonist. Not feeling antagonistic today. One of the only differences between Reaper and Mask villain deck wise is this condition exists and it's extra fate deck searching. This would make you better if it wasn't for the fact that your fate deck murders you. Hitchin is really funny. Or Tack, who is a hero.
Pigeon just stays forever.
Um, does just stay forever. I mean, Pigeon is a nuisance, you know? Makes sense.
What are we doing? What's happening?
A question, I think, from the looks of it. I'm assuming the question is something to do with Pigeon, because it's a pigeon. Look at it. You know, if only we'd revealed a split in this fate, then we could have flipped Flippy and made him instantly win the game. You know, if we had wanted to. Um, we may have resolved the question.
I think
ButterKing is
I think maybe ButterKing could not see things.
is that the problem? Oh boy, we may have trusted TTS too quickly. Um, let's hope that doesn't happen. Our king's coming back. See if it goes better this time. Pumpkin at least has a much better connection than Pumpkin. So
Well,
it's an
Pumpkin is halfway
advantage.
across the world.
Yeah, it does not help. Um,
Looks like we can see things now,
King,
maybe.
button. Um, our king cannot see them. He still cannot, from the looks of it. Jeez, GTS is just being
Oh, nope,
annoying today.
we have fixed it apparently.
Oh, fixed. Everything's
I
better.
don't know what he did.
BTS always works. It's so good. Alright, we are playing Tack to the Top Fate. Big surprise. We are playing it to the bottom fate instead. No, we're playing it to the top fate. We're playing it to the bottom fate. We're playing it to the bottom fate. Big surprise.
I'm gonna go make myself a dinner. Hold down the fort, Faye.
Alright,
Resolve any
everyone.
ruling issues, or I will shoot you when I come back.
No!
This is a joke, Twitch.
We are playing Mirror here, which will. I mean, not that we were going to lose self control from killing Tack, but. And then we are playing Book, which gains you a lot of self control if you have power. Book's a good card, generally speaking. Um, and that's it for Flippy. We are now going to our other Fate action, because ButterKing. Hi, Maximilian. Ah, we found Maximilian already. That's pretty good. Rank challenges! We're becoming the Joker, baby! Looks like we're just gonna find Cecile because we want an ally. This is not unreasonable. Cecile is good. Part of Annie John is that he can clash with his own allies. This matters only for Cecile. His other ally cannot be clashed with. This ruling existing does not matter, and yet it does. Um, it's just stupid. The other fun thing about Cecile is that they are named Cecilia. Hi, Cuddles. We're grabbing a card from hand here. If you hover over Cecile's tech card in TTS, it says Cecilia. For a reason. Um, no, we have two Architects, so we're gonna be able to find stuff no matter what happens. We're just dropping meditation. Oh, we were trying to steal it back anyways. Nope. Go. Discarding meditation. Flippy will have a bit of a harder time. With gaining self-control. So the question becomes, now what? We may see as we head over to the Muzak store. We are using book, spend 2 power, gain 2 self-control. 10th of the way there. You know, assuming nothing unfortunate happens, which with Flippy it usually does. Sometimes you just gotta murder a few people, you know? That's how Flippy works. He just commits a few murders here and there. What are we getting off of our Architect here? It's... Good question. It's something. You've chosen not to reveal it. Torbjorn Lindholm! Ivan, who will eat the aura, and is also the person John needs to clash with after Zeke Yeager. um, Torbjorn Lindholm. I think we are looking at what turret does here. H2 hero, allies at their location get -1 strength. So basically, Torbjorn is Moon Knight, but like in a way that sucks for no reason. Um,
I have returned. Does anything happen?
Not really.
Has Butter faded every turn?
So far, there's only been 2 turns, but yes.
Why are we
Putting
playing?
Eisen at Volkskaya. We want to turn off Max, presumably. Yeah, we're really thinking hard about this one. We have decided to kill the Conjurvines. So let's also cover the top fate for now. This also means we now have a gain 5 fate at Volskaya, so that's a thing. We are going to our gain 5 fate. I mean, no play a card actions, but it's still a gain 5.
Well, I think ButterKing might get another character sussed yet.
Mm, I
To
did
be fair,
kind of forget about Reaper when we banned Mask.
yeah, we probably should have thought about Reaper.
We could play Dib in a fate action. That sounds strong. Mm, cards of Flippy or Flippy's Fate deck. Discard both or return them to the top. Well, we're gonna do a little bit of Fate manip here.
We have Keith and B.
Hmm. Let's see. Reaper is definitely worse than Mask. The
Still has
question is if
toxic
he's
though.
worth enough. I
Mask
mean,
wasn't
having a Fate
banned
deck.
because they were good per se. They were banned for being toxic.
Well, they were also good because the difference was their Fate deck didn't really do anything, so fating them wasn't a viable option. With Reaper, it might actually be a viable option to just fate them. We don't know yet, though. You're moving Mirror. Squeeze Toy! I mean, Squeeze Toy's great.
We still probably still remove Reaper since we removed Mask.
I mean, yes, but we are being punished by our mistakes. Hi, Gur. Gur's good.
Sorry, Twilight.
If he hits.
You are taking the punishment for our sins.
Now we gain 1 self-control from Squeeze Toy and end our turn. Or, I guess in the other order.
I don't think
Does,
ButterKing can fate this turn.
unless you have a way to kill Eisen.
I think
No.
ButterKing can fate this turn.
Oh, well, with Sigma, yeah. Specifically. We also forgot Squeeze Toy, I think, which is mandatory. Or Manip. Well, Regeneration, the most regeneration one. John is such a designed character. Um, B.
My
There goes
squeeze
our
toy.
Squeeze Toy. Get beat, idiot. We might do have an activate fate with which we might get some use out of Gur if we're lucky. Of course, that being an if. Zim's whole thing is he sure does love to be random.
ButterKing probably would have picked him if he had drawn him.
Yeah. Compassion. Gains 3 self-control because there's a hero at our location. Vague narcolepsy. Not that it really matters because Flippy. A new life. Or Sepharina. I mean, Sepharina is massive and can move stuff. But a new life makes John suffer for a bit, except he has to seal, so not really. Um,
I mean, play
I
Sepharina
mean,
to the top fate, move everything to Talon headquarters. Sounds good to me.
we could just do this, yeah.
He is just an 8 strength stalker. I doubt he has something in hand to deal with that.
She's very big, bigger than John's base class strength, which is 7 for reasons. We are very large, very Sepharina out of 10. We could also play Sepharina and use their effect to move themselves.
Why are we playing him there?
Clearly, because we're going to use their effect to move themselves. Or
why are we moving this to the
well,
what are we doing?
we are making interesting decisions.
We are encouraging the fate spam to continue.
We are.
We are really encouraging the fate spam to continue. Why would you put Cecil there?
It doesn't matter. Her ability's only on move, but also, yeah, why?
Well, he's gonna want to move him.
We're moving his
Probably.
aura where it could kill Sepharina. Not that we want to use regeneration to do that, but Interesting decision from Twilight. Um,
We have actively encouraged Butters to continue fading.
her calling item. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Dog costume! Well, it's canon. Her gets dog costume.
To be fair, the face fan doesn't hurt Flippy too much until it starts murdering his items,
Until he gets flipped and then he's crying.
or until it starts destroying his items.
Or that, yeah.
Hey, we're not fading.
It's unusual. And you're
That's
adding back
why.
Sigma, who is certainly Sigma. Please shift explosion. Barrier!
Barrier!
We are just getting barrier because barrier.
Barrier!
Um used
Yo, Declaration of War.
you shuffle the rest of this card. Yo, war? He declared it. Yeah, or Manip shuffles the rest, it doesn't discard them, so put those back in.
I doubt we won't have to rule correct ButterKing and anything.
Except for that, but you know, Animal John was submitted for fill art.
Say,
ButterKing
he's the
definitely
kind of
played.
guy who misses Crocodile's villain ability on purpose.
You know, not right. The difference is that one is mandatory. Mini Moose. Mini Moose is pretty good. It activates stuff. Works with Gar. You're moving Mirror to the location of Sniffles for reasons.
um,
Right. Reasons. I'm not sure what the reasons are, but they're reasons. Good night! Alright, Flippy is preparing to commit murder. He can't do anything with his knives until he's flick B, which only happens when his fate deck flips him. Um, and it lets him murder stuff. You know, a few murders here and there as it goes. And we are back to the fading. Zephyrina dies to Sigma, because get Sigma, idiot. Another vengeance. Great strength. And that's pretty great. Strength-wise and all. Yeah! Or we could either move a thing or suck some power that he does not have. Gazvo. Who Gaz's location? Interesting effect. Could be helpful. You're throwing her to the fun fair. Just cover every location. Also fair. Hmm. You're using Minimoose to attempt to activate Gur. Calling ally. Let's see if we get one. Spin, spin, spin. Lawn gnomes. Just for free. Just for free. Always good to deploy a few lawn gnomes. Gnomes. Music store. Getting a fate. Start a top 5 cards of the villain deck. Or we can bring back Zephyrina again, again, again. Or we could get back Eisen and deal with regeneration. Which would be pretty good because regeneration is killer. The opportunity to kill that sounds good. The annoying part about Mercy is they have, like, no strength, but that is a sacrifice we are willing to make. We've picked Sephirina instead of Ivan. Okay, we can just keep getting back Sigma. If our Sigma is gonna drain our power, which sooner or later will start hurting. Moving Max. We could move John so he can fade us more. We move Barrier. Move Regeneration or Barrier. Interesting one. You're making some very interesting moves with Sephirina for sure. In tech. So just grab something. Deck or discard. We could just get back Squeeze Toy. That might be what we're doing. Squeeze Toy is good. It's Squeezy and Cheesy. Um, we are Dark Calling item because the first activate was with Moose. Squeeze Toy. Sometimes you're just the best player. You know,
I'm back. What I
sometimes
missed?
you're just the most skilled player. Another interesting playing of Sephirina, and Twilight being the best player and calling Gar correctly twice.
Have we faded every turn?
Other than that one, we went to museum, I guess. We are vanquishing Sniffles with Gar for some reason.
Why?
We have many questions. And a fate. Discard the entire hand. Bye, Darren. The ally that John can't clash with. Why can't... Well, isn't that a Terrifier? Cannot play Heroes to your realm during this fate action. Frightening is a good card. Well, that blanks Lumpy. That's pretty great. We forgot Squeeze Toys trigger again. It's still mandatory. Mm, very exciting turn for. Question is what now? We've gotten pretty far into Zim's Fate deck without finding a split, surprisingly. They've got to be coming sooner or later. hmm
Neither of these characters are doing bad.
Yeah, it's going okay for everyone. Though I think Flippy's going to have a much worse time as soon as a split shows up.
Or something that discards items.
Or that. I mean, at this point, it just hits Squeeze Toy again, and we're back to that. Your move. You have to be able to activate something to move Moose. So we're realizing we moved it illegally before.
I'm guessing
Teddy
ButterKing pointed
bears.
that out.
Yeah, teddy bears are good. Got some decent, consistent self-control game here. Beautiful dream. We are not playing beautiful dream. Going invasion.
Never frightening.
Drawing back up. Not a Terrifier. Remembered Squeeze Toy this time.
They remembered or didn't?
And we're just doing Sigma. They did remember. I
Did we
don't know where we
gain vengeance for that?
did not. Reaping.
Oh.
Oh, we just gained 8 power. Got it. We're
Fair
using our
enough.
Reap Vanquish, which is just a contract Vanquish for Reaper. I mean, that's a lot of power.
And we forgot the fate.
We did forget to fate. Either that or we're just, we think it's a split on top and are just waiting. You never know. We've also declared war.
Very menacing.
It is very menacing. Um,
I wonder if we know. Do we know if it's a split on top? Did he draw one of the cards to put it on top?
no, I don't think so. Lampy was forced to not be played.
Maybe we're just waiting for him to get like 19 self control so that we can really put the fear of God in him when he draws split.
Would not be surprised. I mean, we're gonna get halfway there at the end of this turn, thanks to Squeezy. Alright, what Tech do we desire on this night? We could get back Gur after sacrificing him for some reason. Hi, Gur. See, Gur is just a really good card, provided you're the best player in the world.
We have
Just don't
decided
miss.
that Gur was a needful investment.
I'm going to Argain a bajillion. Gaining a bajillion, discarding everything, because including Stolen Agents database, that
That
seems a
that
little
gets rid of the
greedy.
lifty. Pretty good.
Isn't that? These underlings really are terrible, let me tell you. His both frightening's gone, which means as soon as we do get split, we're going to suffer. Hmm. We've moved the book to a terrible location. Yes, this is fair.
We have not drawn any of the Zon cards to get our things.
No, we drew one. Like, that's how we got Cecilia. Cecilia. I still hate that if you hover over the name, it says Cecilia and not Cecile. It's very cursed. We are taking back our playing of Gur here.
I thought you only wanted to get things that are one rank above you.
No, just any amount of rank above you. You just usually go one at a time, because that's the only way you can level up. Um, Meditation! Gaining 2 self-control, because there's no items in our location. We just toss that knife away. Don't worry about that. With Squeeze Toy and Book, we could get real close next turn as we end and resolve Squeeze Toy. Because Book can get us a big 5 if we're willing to pay 5 power. I mean, a split is very likely to show up. But if it doesn't, there could be some danger. Okay, we're getting back rank challenges. We're finally ready. Here comes the Jaeger.
He is the Jaeger.
He
Actually, he's
is, or
not
so they
the
say.
Jaeger. What
He
team
is
face
weak,
that?
though. Yeah. Energy beam! Explosion! And lightning.
Thunderbolts of lightning, very, very frightening. Oh, I shouldn't be singing songs.
I know you're going to get copyrighted. We're playing lightning. I mean,
Time to
barrier is
split.
very good for murder purposes. There's a split. Is it time?
You know, Whippy should be taking a Fannyville characters. All of his heroes are special weenies that most of them would be able to class with them.
This is true. Finally, things Gendo can clash with. We found them. We're in Flippy's fate deck.
Are we flipping or are
We're
we not flipping?
playing Petunia. Let's see if we flip. If we don't flip, ooh, we are being risky. Flippy's very close to just I think it's in 2 turns he gets all the self control he needs potentially. So this is a risky one. So not if we keep playing Gur. You kind of need power for book. Um, Wait, Tiger. We are activating. We're not activating. Fading. Hi, Arlo. You're a little early.
Barry.
I mean, we could just put Arlo on the. I mean, he'll just die. Is the problem. Everyone will kind of just die to Sigma because get Sigma idiot.
Well, he got rid of regeneration. Or no, there it is. Never mind.
You know, yeah. And we had an opportunity to get rid of it with Eisen, but we chose not to for reasons. We are using Genji to bounce Maximilian Pegasus here. Interesting. Um, Interesting choice. Hmm.
Surprised we aren't having class yet.
Well, I think we're about to change that, considering Zeke is right there. We mainly, I think, just don't want to lose our auras, but barrier is barrier. So
Are you going to
I
bank
think
his
we're
K?
going for a Gur here. Only right shuffle.
Nope.
Lawn gnomes. We missed. I think this is the first time Gur has missed so far in all of these games. We still do have a player card and a. Oh wait, no, we played Gur. I'm lying. We gain one from Squeeze Toy, and we end the turn. Yep. Zeke is likely not long for this world. The entire hand goes in the garbage. I think except Maximilian. We are facing Bitters and Giggles. Well, Giggles could just stack a split. We are playing Miss Bitters. We want to hit it wrong. It can just ButterKing just really wants to get that split when they're on like 19 self-control just off the top. We have clashed with Zeke. Need to pay 2 power or discard barrier, I think.
I'm gonna guess he did. He has a lot of power. There he goes.
There he goes, paying 2 power. Um, should use
Did he
without
gain
book. It's
vengeance for
probably gonna.
that?
Um, yes. Well, we have enough that we'll get to Flippy Wincon off of book next turn.
And then ButterKing will draw a split like a god.
You know, like the superior player he simply is.
Oh, you think you're going to win? That's funny.
That's a funny joke.
But if he doesn't, then hey, we get to get a juicy hero white probably.
There are a lot of heroes. Spending 2. Pack.
Why are we playing this?
Pack is very mid. This also
Why?
means we can't get enough self-control off of book anymore. Oh wait, no, we still can because of Squeeze Toy.
No, we can't.
Um,
16. That gets to 19.
yeah, so we pay 3 to get to 19, end of turn, Squeeze Toy for 20. This being said, fade actions.
Look, he's not gonna face this turn, and he's just gonna leave it to chance. I'm gonna
He
laugh if he does
might.
that.
You're paying 1 to play Baptizeme and Vanquish Gengi. I like Baptize's effect. It's very funny how it just is. Unpredictable. 2 more self-control. Doesn't get us to win con though. I mean, 18's a pretty good time to do it. Is it time? Or are we this greedy?
We are this greedy apparently.
We could still play it.
Up,
Nope,
nope, we
there we
aren't
go.
greedy.
Murder time!
Well, 18 is almost 19.
18 is right there. Truly unpredictable.
Well, have fun losing.
Well, now I just have to murder everyone.
Have fun losing.
Well, I mean, yeah. I think we're explaining how losing self-control from murder works. That's what the little minus hearts in the one right is.
You see, when you murder your friends, they tend to like you less. I know, crazy concept.
Yeah, it is a little strange that they do that. We are calling off of Grr.
This is also because when you murder your friend, they can't be your friend anymore because they're dead.
Yeah, that might be part of the problem. Calling ally. Lawn gnomes, lawn gnomes, lawn gnomes, lawn gnomes.
Got gnome? What? No, what's a red card?
You want gnomes. You definitely want them. You want gnomes. You're playing them to Flippy's house. Is it time to go a murdering?
Fates a walking, corpse a talking,
Oh,
murders to be had.
aggression. We can put one power on any hero in our realm, or two power on a hero at our location. Oh, we're getting a little aggressive against Tack. Oh no. You're looking just a little murderous over here. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hee, hee, hee.
Didn't I do it for you?
Fading reveals Anna lies revealed. Well, that can murder regeneration, which is what we want to do. We want to murder regeneration. Please murder regeneration. We have killed regeneration. Good news.
Whoop,
Also,
whoop.
Zeroids don't have abilities. Not that that matters as much. We could go again. We have one card in hand. If it's an ally or item, it would hit. We are activating lawn gnomes. Are you going to activate Gur, call ally? Would be really funny. Her call ally. Her call ally. All right, hit the gnomes. You want gnomes. I,
Just
I
this.
guess they really just wanted gnomes. Put them in the exact same spot. That's the most convoluted way to gain one power. You want gnomes. We are vanquishing Cuddles using gnomes. That you want, of course. We have a mirror at this location, so our self-control is intact. I don't know why the mirror is preserving our self-control, but it is. Oh yeah, Squeeze Toy's gone.
Because it reminds us of the person we used to be, Faye.
Uh, so then why are we still murdering people?
Because when you look in a mirror, there's somebody else there that you can be friends with.
Mm-hmm. And then what?
That's just the end of the
Remembering.
sentence. Insane in the
Point.
membrane. I shouldn't be singing songs.
I mean, he's looking pretty insane over there. I don't think a normal person has like a mini model of themselves. Just like at command.
Yo, I hear
We could move here.
yo, how can we get sued this life? I hear Scientology sues a lot of people. Scientology sucks.
Yeah, that'll show. We
Their
could activate Earth years because
therapy is good. Sue me.
yeah. Calling item on Gur. Um eh.
Nife.
Well, Flippy has a knife. What's Flippy gonna do with this knife, I wonder? Surely normal things. Friendly things even. Friends have knives, right?
I'm still shocked they found enough pictures from this series that aren't bloody.
This is true. Like, none of his image pictures are bloody. This is an accomplishment because Flickby existing. Flickby existing.
Because happy free friends existing.
That too. Especially Flickby. I mean, they are happy and friends. The tree is still up for debate, but it's probably here. You want gnomes. Are we gonna be going for Gur again here? Gur, 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 gur.
It's a good thing we're not using a timer. Gur would be eating up all the time.
Well, he is Gur. He's like that.
Maybe we should
Gur
just
is
give
just
Twilight like an extended timer.
maybe. I mean, I don't think not having a timer is a bad thing. We are not activating Gur. Anyway, back to the fate actions. Oh no, it's the Chuka baby!
Joker baby!
Um, you've gained the power of the mask, and now we can phase shift.
I think this game might be a bit of a slog.
Mm, I mean, John might go at a decent rate. If ButterKing ever chooses to stop fading, that is.
I mean, he's making progress because he gets a discard.
Shuffle. I mean, the main thing is we're not going to find a John card that keeps summoning the guys without moving Cecile, and our moves are not at Fates. Or we get regeneration back, which will take forever. Catastrophic failure. Well, Gur has suffered
I wonder if the
catastrophic
plan here
failure.
is just to get Twilight to be like, yeah, I'm not winning. And you can see.
I mean, it's an option. We've lost Gur. What do we even live for anymore?
What was the game he played that, like, the person just conceded twice in a row?
I know Zar conceded once because fate actions against ButterKing. Um, well, Immortality Field is okay. Keon, that's the end of the sentence. Immortality Field is like one of the cards in Reaper's Fate deck that's actually good. Unlike Madame Mask's Fate deck. We are thinking we are playing Keon to the museum. Okay, at least Gibraltar makes a bit of sense to play him there. We don't have Sigma on command anymore, so he's actually vaguely annoying to kill. Emphasis on vaguely, but it's the salt that counts. Hmm. Obey Vim. Oh, that's a good one.
How does
This is
Flippy
the
flip
end of
himself
Professor
again?
Membrane. What?
How does Flippy flip himself again?
The opponent does it. Flippy can't flip himself. He has no control. Other than this 18 self-control he has, but I guess that's just different.
Wonder what we're digging for over here. Are we just trying to hard draw into them?
The John card? I don't know. Bullet eyeball. Here comes Lumpy. Here comes Lumpy.
We probably can't fade next turn.
Hmm. Maybe.
Never mind. We drew the card that moves heroes.
Well. We're just gonna use Lifty to kill the mirror. You will lose control and you will like it. Hmm. Now.
Well, at least we remember that Reaper exists, and now we're gonna remember to put him in Sus.
Yeah. Yeah, we should definitely do that.
He doesn't
It
just win
turns
like
out Reaper
Mask,
is
but like
just not a mask.
he doesn't just win like Mask, but Fate, Presser, Gober.
Yeah, I mean, it's pressure go.
Discarding an entire hand.
Your entire hand. I mean, the thing about Flippy is half your cards do nothing if you're on the wrong side. We have used a knife to stab Petunia. We lose 3 self-control for this because, murder.
Hey, we drew the car.
Well, his car is good.
If we had a move action.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, Eisen. Keon. But rank challenges. Now we get Eisen. He is going to unaura his location, so that's vaguely annoying. Phase beam, an energy beam. Not actually strong enough to kill Eisen on its own.
Can you move item ally action or
Yes, you can.
up there's the other raccoon.
Shifty, lifty, lifty, shifty. I mean, yeah, there go the knife. A knife!
I'll be right back.
Hmm. Use better for murder than a knife. Hmm. Hi, William. William's vaguely annoying. Or we could just lie as a revealed barrier, I guess, and that kind of sucks. Um, William does stop John from clashing, though. Until you deal with him. Hmm. It's a lot easier to deal with until with vanquish actions, though. Hmm. Lim has not found the card that finds Dib or that lets the tallest watch yet, which isn't helping. Well, we get to place 2 power when this is played, at least. We could run over attack with a car if we want our top actions back. We could also just hit like Shifty or Lifty with a car. Could hit a bee with a car. It wouldn't kill Gaz or Bitters on their own, but it would weaken them. We are hitting Gaz with a car. Gaz lives because they do not care. Gaz simply doesn't care for being hit by a car. It won't hurt them. Until it does, but that's not important. Drawing back up. And we are going to our fate because, yeah. So there's the split, and there's the network. Um, Probably don't exactly want to split here. We could play Flaky to flip the objective tiles and play Split to flip the objective tile again, out of spite, in no other reason. Hi, Lumpy. Yeah, well, he was coming sooner or later. Lumpy, the big boy. Our self-control is rapidly deteriorating. That's probably going to be a problem. Stab bitters with a knife, as you do. Robo parents. Well, that can mess with some card draw. Card compassion because we have no friend. Mm, mm, bleh. William will die now. Yeah, like that. One power for a reap. Oh, we chose to reap William. It is very unpredictable. 2 power. We can kill someone with this. We could kill a raccoon. No, we're just preparing to murder bitters later. Mm, more challenges. Hi, Blake. Blake cannot discard barrier because Blake sucks at their job. We are getting ready for violence. Um, Speaking of violence, we are back to Flickby. He's very violent, but he hasn't killed very many people yet. This is because he's bad at murder. Go to the fun fair. Get some much needed power. Now what? Television is good. It doesn't do that much, but it's good. Drawing up. A lot of Zim cards in that hand. We're going here. We haven't killed Ivan yet. The swollen eyeball network. Well, no network for us. These underlings really are terrible, though. We can get the knife away from, the teacher. Or we could just take the power out of spite. The Fable double discard! We've moved television to the wood. Now we can discard twice as hard at that location. Bye, Keon. Ah, I see, we just want him out of the way for later. Fair enough, pay 2 to keep barrier, because get barriered on. Um, we are not going to commit murder still. Time portal. I mean, time portal is good. It's like definitely good. Starting lawn gnomes. Is Gur coming back? Gur, our beloved. Gur. We're just really not dealing with this situation. Hi, Remy. Well, we needed them anyways, so it's a little early to play them, so that's something. Or we could weaken Cecile. I think this helps, John. um, hi, Remy. And is that all we're doing here for Flip Me? We have a Vanquish if we want to use the. If we want to. We have a few allies to Vanquish with, in theory.
I'm back.
Well,
You sound bored. Has nothing happened?
not much. Oh, we're finally vanquishing. Hi, Lefty.
You know, it
White is
seems.
being insistent on not committing murder.
What?
If the Twilight has just been insistent on not committing murder. We move Remy with Wraith form. Yo, gambling man? He's a gambling boogeyman and he don't play fair. Hi, Dib. We could play Dib here. Still have just not found either of the cards that Zim needs to win.
What does he need to do to win? Kill Dib, right?
You need to, you need to find your card that finds Dib, and you need to find your card that flips your connection tile. We found neither so far.
I wonder why Butter is so insistent on trading so much. It's not like Flippy's and not like Yuri's are insistent to win.
I mean, Zim kind of could be Siri when he gets his thing, but yeah, I mean, there's not a lot. Anyway, time for some vengeance. Kill Toofy, lose 2 self-control, and we can gain 1, and we have our top fate open again.
I mean, Butter's realm looks pretty full too.
Well, it's full of heroes he wants to kill to win, and Mercy. A grenade! Grenade might blow up Gaz or Shifty or someone, so that's not terrible. Oh, we get a bajillion fate cards if we wish. Get crippled. Tracer, and are we gonna keep going?
You could be Tracer, I could be Tracer, you can be Widowmaker, I'm already Widowmaker.
No, you're singing songs again.
No, that song can't get me copyrighted.
You're not wrong, but hi, Soldier. I mean, Soldier's a guy.
I need to make that one of the sound bites.
You could.
I'm already Tracer.
It's true. Gloating. Carding gloating to add
Nerf
2 hands.
Bastin.
Nerf. Oh, aggression. We're getting aggressive over here. You could kill Petunia and Miss Bitters and start hitting people with cars.
What is the point of this song? Why is it like
You
I'm already?
know, gas exists.
Why is he already Tracer?
They're already Tracer. We've been over this. We could split. Or we could use Flaky to flip him. We're back to Flippy. No, we aren't. Oh, we're doing the thing where we flip it twice. Very funny. Flaky plus split moment.
What happened?
We played Flaky to flip the objective tile. Then we played Split to flip the objective tile. He had a brief moment of compassion before violence surged through him once more. We have killed Shifty with a grenade.
As one does.
As one does. You know, sometimes Shifty just needs to be killed by a grenade, you know? We didn't kill Gaz, which means our car is still on lockdown as long as she's there. The Time Portal getting back aggression is a pretty strong combo. Since there's so many useless flippy effects. Mini-Moose. Mini-Moose, unleash the portal. You're discarding. The Mega Doom.
Alright, how long has this game been going?
Good question. How long has the stream been going? An hour.
Okay.
More or less.
This is... I don't want to be...
I mean, the other game was an hour long too, Vinyl. More than an hour before it hits the timer. Oh, we're getting back a knife.
Well, the other game was about to end, too.
I mean, you say this like all these characters aren't getting like decently close. A knife!
Faye,
Stabbing gas.
Flippy is not close.
He has a lot of kill power vinyl
Butter's been
available to him, and
Butter's been fading
most
like
of these
every
heroes have one strength. And he's been doing fairly well considering that. We are using Hunter. I'm gonna activate. Um, Everything is being ruined. Everything is terrible. Discarding a bajillion. Playing a boxing glove. We are going to box someone to death.
Well,
We've boxed,
but
gaining 2 power. I don't know why we're insistent on not reaping, but okay. I guess maybe we want to reap specifically the 4 WinCon John heroes because we have 4 left. It sounds
maybe he
like
wants
something
to do the
ButterKing would do.
WinCon John Heroes so that he can take a fate. I don't know.
Mm,
Maybe he wants to just be
anywho,
funny and win us both at the same time. That's the
I think
plan.
that's exactly what he's doing, actually.
That's why we're
Younger,
incessantly fading, because we're playing suboptimally so that we can do both objectives at the same time.
This sounds like exactly what Butter is doing. Oh, Cecile's gone. If we so, Cecile is very gone. Well, we're gonna have to get her back.
Cecil's a girl.
Yeah, have you looked at Cecile?
Have you looked at this?
I mean,
They look like a guy to me. Those look like DOIs.
to be fair, I've never seen it, so I don't know. But they look.
I think they're a guy. Creator of this custom, if you're watching, is Cecil a guy or a girl? Or are they non-binary and we're both being offensive?
We might both be stupid. It's very
Okay,
possible.
now what series is this? What's this series called again?
I don't know. Isn't it called Unordinary? That's what
Yeah.
its challenge is called. Mm. Hey, Doomfist. Well, everyone's going to Doomfist Town, which is not where the barrier is. Oh, because Blake and Eisen. We've vanquished Eisen. Rank challenges. We're back to the Joker baby.
The
And
Joker
Cecila's
baby.
coming. Everyone's favorite character who exists, Cecile.
She is a woman, but she opposes all social standards, so she purposely dresses like a man. I
Interesting.
don't know if they're not trans, but like they purposefully want people to think they're a guy because they're opposing every social standard.
Interesting. So I guess we were both partly right.
If you're opposing every social standard, you think you'd just go nude.
I guess. Hi again, Grr. He never seems
I
to
feel
stick
like wearing
around.
clothing is like the biggest social standard.
I mean, that's one of them, yeah. Definitely up there in terms of social standards.
Taking a shower.
I mean, Genius. It's the best way to
Math,
oppose social
math
standards.
players would never.
This is true. Flippy is killing a lot of heroes.
I guess we have let off the fate presser and we are seeing that Flippy can come back.
That's what I said. Flippy is murderous. We're hitting Lumpy with a car. I believe we have an aggression in hand, too.
When he's a moose, shouldn't the car be destroyed?
The room with a moose! Oh
Why didn't
no!
Why didn't we
Now
play
we're
with the
done
Lumpy?
for! It's the room with Lumpy in it! The room with a moose! Can't believe they would put like a moose in a room. Obey them. Oh boy. Who's dead now? Hi, Petunia.
ButterKing's gonna wait until they have no heroes in their realm, or until they have like one hero that they're gonna kill next turn, then just draw split and be like, psych.
I'm just gonna wait till they have no heroes out of spite. Um, well, we're back on our fating, which is fair enough considering that Flippy has started doing it and I still don't know where the Zim cards are. I just had a tragic
Why
lack
are
of
we
Zim cards.
discarding ranked challenges? Oh, it's Dwight
Because
starting now.
everyone, well, a lot of people are already here. Hi, Nutty. I mean, Flippy is at the point, we just split him now. Uh,
Womp
well,
womp.
time to get all that self-control back up.
Boy, just womps.
It does want.
I wonder if Twilight's conceding at that. For stalling
when,
here.
when the Flippy is flipping,
It's his namesake.
true. I mean, we do have Time Portal, so we can still get back the relevant Flippy effects fairly easily by aggression. Time Portal just really works well with exactly Flippy's gimmick.
Hey, I don't need this aggression anymore. Give me my things that give me.
Exactly.
I'm not happy that you're eating it.
Time Portal's good for like anybody, but still.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be. Mm.
Why did we not gain the 4 friendship?
We're moving the hero first. That's gonna be really good if we keep looping that with Portal. Well.
Vague narcolepsy.
I do love some vague narcolepsy.
We are planning for a battle.
Guess so. Um, I mean, we could move Max to the stack, I guess.
Mac, Mac attack, Max is.
Max attack, stack attacker. Or just send Cecil into the void, sure.
Let's read more about Cecil.
Mm. However you pronounce it. Cecilia, according to the text when you hover over them. For no reason. Is that Hunter the best character? By Phase Shift. They form. Like is back to the Death Pit. Such a delicious Death Pit we are having on this day. Ormanip. And regeneration is back. Oh, good game, everyone. We tried. Hi, Cuddles. I mean, Cuddles. Oh, wait, we can't murder people anymore. Well, we're not really getting our top fate back, are we? A water gun would have been really useful. Oh, that discarded human disguise. Luckily, we can get it back
Ah,
with Portal, but still.
that's why John has every aura. His ability is he copies other people's abilities.
Ah, he just steals from people. That makes sense. Well, this is looking rather grim.
I wonder if the series is
Mhm.
good. Having a character whose ability is just copy other people's abilities is hard to write good.
Mm, I mean, it could be good. I don't know.
Because then you get into situations where like if they fight anyone, they're just using the same abilities. So it's kinda like, oh, I'm the same power level as you. And then it's like the end of the
Well, they're
interesting
evenly matched.
dynamic.
I mean, it sounds kind of interesting.
Ah, okay. He just needs to see the ability once to use it. So he just permanently
Ah,
gets it. John's overpowered.
pretty strong. John Tier Zero? John Broken? Hmm.
Although the longer he goes without seeing the ability being used again, it gets weaker the more okay. That's an interesting dynamic. That you need to see it again for it to become strong. Otherwise, it just starts being weaker.
Hmm. That's interesting. Hmm.
Unordinary lore.
Well, bye, Time Portal. That's annoying. Bye, Blake. Yeah, well, there was almost a chance there, but now things are looking pretty commandingly, John.
God damn it, Butters. He really is this one. He just really does want to win us both at the same time.
He does. He really does.
Just the ultimate disrespect.
Yes. Just for spite. Mhm.
Alright, do you think that makes Cecil non-binary? That they
I
purposefully
mean,
try to fool people into thinking they don't identify as a boy. It's just,
if they
hey, so
identify the girl, then they're not
they get mad when people call them a girl, though. It's like, hey, who
Wait,
told you you could
wait,
call me a girl? But then when you call them a boy, they're like, hey, I'm a girl.
that, huh, interesting. That sure is something. I don't know what that means.
Well, they're rebelling, Faye. They are both and neither. They're asexual.
They're that's definitely.
They're agender. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I think that's what, I
I
mean,
don't get
maybe.
it.
I don't know.
Why is transgender and transsexual like interchangeable, but like homosexual and homogender like you can't. Why is transgender specifically interchangeable? Doesn't
I think
transsexual
it's
mean
like historical reasons is the answer. Oh, well, we're just moving to Seal Frank
the
challenges.
reasons
Okay.
why?
What I said, I think it's like just become like the historical stuff of like the words. I might be wrong about that.
But like it doesn't make but transsexual doesn't make sense. It's if you're
I mean,
trans,
it
then
doesn't.
your
I'm pretty
sexuality
sure the
is
thing is the word like doesn't make sense, but
you don't call
it's like what people
people
used to use, so like it's still kind of understood because
you
when it
don't
wasn't
call
understood, I
people
don't know for
by
sure.
you don't call
My knowledge
people
on this section is somewhat vague.
you don't call people
I have
by
vague
gender
knowledge.
though.
I
That
mean, yeah. Mm, I mean, it's not like really a correct term like a term people use anymore. I know it like used to be used a lot.
No, I hear transsexual and transgender being used interchangeably all the time, and it's like, doesn't
I don't
transsexual
think I've
mean you're
ever heard
sex?
anyone say transsexual recently. And it sounds like an old term, pretty much.
I hear it occasionally. I don't hear it as much as transgender, but I hear it occasionally. And it's just like, isn't the
Mhm.
more proper term wouldn't
And
transsexual like mean
transgender is definitely like the more correct term, at
what
least from what
what
I know.
would what would a transsexual's preference be? People who
Mhm.
so like would it be people who like people who don't identify as their own I guess that makes sense.
Mhm.
That's a very
Mhm.
specific thing to like. I only like you if you don't identify as your birth gender. I'm sorry, John. Our relationship won't work. You don't identify as a woman. Is this offense? I don't know if this is offensive.
I don't know. I don't know. I only have approximate knowledge of many things.
All I know is don't trust any genders that came from Tumblr. They're all fake.
No, 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 no. Tumblr has Tumblr is very trustworthy. I promise. They do so many trustworthy things.
Like
Like,
Cadence gender, a gender where you're heavily influenced by music. Isn't that just everybody who
yeah,
listens to music?
remember, everything on Tumblr is 100% real. No one would ever lie on Tumblr.
Oh, I'm gonna read you my favorite Tumblr gender description. I'm sorry this is offensive to anybody.
Mm-mm.
I don't even know how to pronounce it. A gender whose alignment depends on the astrological star sign of the third day of the third month of the current year, divided by 2. This is an actual gender on Tumblr.
On Tumblr, where people never lie about anything.
So, Faye, what would your gender be if it's based on your astrological star sign on the third month of the third day of divided by 2? What would that be? Is your gender today
Um,
Cancer or Capricorn?
good question.
We've run out of things to
um,
talk about in this game, so this is what we're.
we just got we went down the John rabbit hole and now we're here.
Well, how
Trying
about
to
third gender? A third gender may represent an intermediate state between a man and a woman. It notably is not
oh,
transgender. It's just that you have the spirit of a man and the body of a woman, or the spirit of a
oh,
woman and the body of a man. But you're also neither. You're neither though. Remember this.
mhm. No, it's just a different way of thinking of being transgender
You
slash non.
also have the ability to cross or swap genders to another category altogether independent of men and women.
Okay. Okay, we want is Flippy.
What? Oh,
We
cool.
want is Flippy.
You see, Flippy is a trigender because he can choose to be Flippy or Flippy.
I'm pretty sure he literally cannot choose that actually, Vinyl. I think that's the entire point of the fate deck is he cannot choose that action. Well, now we might win.
Or how about my favorite category of genders, the demi-genders. So if you're a demi-girl, you identify partially as a woman.
I
What
mean,
does
at
that?
least those ones make sense.
But what does that even mean?
It means you identify as a woman, but not like fully.
What the?
Like that's it at least makes some sense. Like that one's like kind of recent.
Okay, how about Krista gender? Gender changes at random and may feel fractured. No, wait, that's a gender. That's an actual thing.
Yeah, that's just kind of gender fluid. They like to just come up with names for things that pretty much already exist. It seems. And they're like, yeah, that's definitely a thing, but why do you feel the need? It's just you're inventing a new name for it for reasons. Don't know. Mhm.
Can I make the attack helicopter joke, or is that considered in bad taste these days?
Yeah.
I
Hi, Connell.
identify as an Apache attack helicopter.
There goes the computer. Um, well, Zim's gonna have a hard time winning with the dib finder and computer in the discard pile.
I guess Reaper has to kill Soldier 76 before he can win us both.
Yes, I mean this just requires clashing with him. But yes.
But then he would have to not fate, and he can't do that.
I do feel like Butter could really, progress a lot more if he just stopped fading. Concede. But we could have reshuffled our deck and had Computer and the Dib Finder be the top two cards and still won.
But Butter was
It
going
could
to
have
win us
happened.
both, and he was really going to make Twilight fear to have a fear of God.
Well, we almost got the spicy winners both. Tragic. Mm. We had anything to do. I mean, we had regeneration, so.
Twilight
Yeah,
wasn't doing bad.
we're not. I mean, they wanted Slippy, and they weren't. I mean, they never found the stuff for Zim, but if they had, they would have been doing okay. Mm, they didn't do terrible for
We're going
sure.
second.
Winning Slippy is pretty impressive in general. I mean, that is the optimal choice. This makes sense. Alright. Let's see what happens this time.
Oh, here's my favorite. Bear gender. You identify as a bear, but only spiritually. I'm not talking about like bear the animal. I'm talking about like bear, like the gay term for like a hairy man. So you
You are
spiritually
spiritually
identify.
a hairy man.
Yes, only spiritually.
Mm. So you just have anxiety.
You are spiritually. You don't care about your
Like,
current gender. It's just
awkward.
spiritually you are a hairy man.
Oh, okay. And what? This is just oddly specific. Okay. I mean,
Butters.
if you win, I don't know. Hey, you look familiar. Silly. It's silly.
Not silly enough, apparently.
No, I mean, Butter already played him once and lost, so. Um, the thing. We also have Mojo Jojo. It's him, Mojo Jojo. And who is that? Is that Clippy? Oh, that's Michael Myers. That character is actually on Workshop.
Doesn't want
Hi, Michael.
him.
Jack the
Michael,
Clown.
don't
No,
leave me here.
Take the backs and Butters. You know you want it. Take the backs in.
I don't even think Butters could make Baxton win.
The backs in. The
Oh,
backs
he's
in.
forced to
The
pick
backs
one
in.
here.
No, we have one more.
No,
No, wait,
this
how
is
did
the
we get
third
to
one.
3 already? Oh, you mean from these. I see. We didn't even take the backs in SMH. Majora, Sauron, and Glugwit.
We're just
We've
taking
taken
Majora.
Magora. Well, it's time. Red, Monster House, The Beast, and King. DDD. These are interesting, except Monster House, who really suffers with extra heroes in their fate deck. Question is, do we want any of them? We've taken the Beast. This is good. The question is, does Twilight know how to play the Beast? I feel like the answer might be no.
I feel like the answer might be no as well.
Yokai. That was his mistake. Padeline and Strongheart. Nope. Bye. Oogie Boogie, Namari, and Father. Ooh, Father! Who's back? This time it's
I think
one
Mike
of the
is
two
just
Dismal plus
teaching
Father that's
fodder
better.
here, right? Just, yeah.
Is it time to start another war?
Is it time to make Zero go mad? I have a
Okay, at least
feeling
we don't have
I feel
at
like
least Butter will probably be better at this than Mario. Hi Clive. Hi God. We can't take God here. Can't take Cardo. Hi Hangfire. We can't take
Ultimisia
Ultimisia.
actually works because she's so easy to unlock.
I think Ultimisia doesn't work because
You just need to play an
lock your third
ally.
location. But Vinyl, lock your third location. I don't
Fair.
think it works because it's broken. Shendu.
We have seen both Sendus.
We have. They're around. No one's
Clive
picked
would
one
work,
yet.
but you would have to win as him first or win as Beast first or one of those things.
Yeah. Before you can destroy all of London.
I think Fire might just be good. He's a self-contained good, so.
I mean, it's Hangfire. He works. We are.
Why are we
We
looking
have
at the
to go
World
to the World
Machine?
Machine.
Why?
The World Machine's thing is you don't get actions.
Alright,
This
so
is the
my
basic
answer,
description of what
lose.
they do. Lose. Also lose.
Hi, Ghostwood.
Hi, Ghostwood. Is that Michael again,
Survival
or is
of
that
the fittest, Leonard.
Survival of the Fittest, Evil Spirit, and Namari? This is Strength token dropping Namari.
Hey, Beast with 2 bottom move heroes, potentially.
He already has 2 top move heroes. I
But
don't think the
two
bottom is going to change that much.
But 2 bottom ones?
Considering Ghostwood. How much you'd have to sacrifice. It's Ghostwood.
Please don't pick that one, Twilight, for the synergy of reducing what's his name, face's name, strength.
Greg's strength.
I guess that'd be like, but
it wouldn't
Namari
be
doesn't like. She's
awful.
the worst. But she's like the worst at it.
She is not good at it. The one thing to her advantage is all the Beast's allies are inexplicably buff for no reason. So this will help her at least. They're just like all 3 strengths, and the Woodsman is like a 5. Just cuz.
I'm going to guess Butters has Misora. No, I should probably just guess Butters has all these characters.
Butters has every character. Hi, Danny. Show me the beast. I've never noticed the card back on the curated one is different from the card back that you have in the bags. How old is this card back?
Very. I like this card back though, so. Oh.
Well, you've ruined it now.
Hi, Sabathon.
Hey, Samus, I remember you. 35 times. This matters because
I mean, this matters a little bit because it's no allies.
it's 5 extra time. Did you know? Majora's Realm is also just Pete's Realm. We can't take it anyways because you're forced to take Father's Realm because look at it.
It's just
Look
because
at
the
it.
stones. The stones.
Yeah, the
Luigi.
stones. Exactly. It's a stone, Luigi. So you have to have his realm. So you don't get double plays until you get the stones, Luigi. Hi, Namari. Jim Hunt Dragon Jim. No, we lost the Fang Jim! Kinda need that.
Alright, what's realm are you taking and why is it the beast?
If you take a realm that's not the beast's realm, you're probably taking the wrong realm in pretty much every situation. It turns out having no action at the top of the unknown is good. Oh,
The best card in Gaston's deck.
Do we like our 4 top actions at the old mill? I like our 4 top actions at the old mill. This seems like a reasonable amount of top actions to have.
How about our 4 bottom actions at the unknown?
That's another reasonable amount of actions to have, I think. Yes, yes, very good actions. Yes, indeed. Meanwhile, there's Father. He has no actions until he
He
finds the
has no
stones.
style. He has no grace.
Miss Father.
Has a funny face.
Yeah, look at this face. It's so funny. It's got a funny little mask on it. Don't know why. I'm sure it's
Lumi,
not
you've
anything
messed up
bad.
everything.
Oh no, we've ruined everything.
Lumi!
Bad news, everyone. The realm has been destroyed. Everything has gotten worse now.
I guess there's vague synergy here.
Between, all the
Namari and
characters have some. Yeah, Namari and Beast honestly have fine synergy. It seems fine. The moon. We win in 34 turns.
hey, we didn't immediately go Fate. What a concept.
Well, this is because Father's realm. Yes. Speaking of gain 3 discards. Fang soldiers. We sure have a million of these.
We're playing him in our top Fate for some reason.
Well, I guess we can move them to the unknown as the series. Okay, now we are going to a fate. A monkey lying home base. Hi, God. I love playing God. It's my favorite thing to play. The sun is not in the palm of his hand. How sad. Beware the beast. Oh, hi, Jason Funderburker. That's a nuisance. We've also placed him where he can be vanquished, but that's a nuisance. Moving allies is actually very relevant for the Mari. She likes to do that.
She does.
Feed him back. We could just activate it to make him a 0 strength with Giant Gem Fang.
Where's the strength goblet?
Here it is. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need that.
I think Twilight does not know how the beast works. Oh lord.
We're looking at the guide. Yeah, that's frightening.
Beast is only good if you know how to play him.
That is the exact correct description of the beast. He's quite good if you know what you're doing. Well, we're starting with a fate. Well, it could be. Is it link time? Da-da-da.
Just play Link.
I mean,
He
we could
gets rid of
discard the choo-choo, or
Yeah.
we could play Link to discard the choo-choo.
Choo choo. Tugga 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 tugga.
That is Majora's Fate deck. It is 72% Link by volume. If you play a card and it's not Link, you're doing it wrong. Hey, Link. I mean, wherever we play him, we can just drag the choo-choo into its grave. So, we're just throwing him at Eastern Command. Okay.
Oh, we do have mannequin armies. The mannequin armies are quite the link killer.
Yeah. We can kind of just move them as far away from Link whenever we play him, though, thanks to his ability. Oh, hi, Adeline. We're paying 2 power, so that's... Oh, 4 power. Jeez. I mean, that's 2 uses of Adeline. Will likely be useful.
I don't think anything discards her either, so.
Uh, Maybe from Namari's Fate deck? I don't know. We are cheating. We are literally cheating. We've figured this out. Jason Funderburker is a nuisance. He's also a good frog. Look at him go. Ribbit, ribbit.
We have drawn true transformations. We could always just transform.
We forgot to use the moon again. Oh, hey, we were just talking about you guys.
Well, yeah. This fodder's
Time for
mannequin army
murder.
is a lot better than the other fodder's mannequin army.
Yeah, it's slightly better, I'd say.
Slightly.
Ever so slightly. I mean, zero strength is a pretty. I mean, zero cost, zero strength is a pretty strong card, you know. Ah, Jason Funderburker is going to turn into a tree. I guess that's one way to deal with a frog.
Over the Garden Wall was good. I just wish the episodes were a bit longer than like 10 minutes.
Yeah, Over the Garden Wall was really good.
It's
Seemed
hard to
short.
give things proper weight when, your story is 10 minutes long.
Yeah, I mean, it does a good job for that.
But at the
Bye,
end, it's
Link.
kind of like, I wish I knew more about the beast.
If only they had shown us the beast. Hi, Boone. Or we could just get Sisu.
My favorite episode was the one where they thought they were burying their graves, but they're actually just burying. What were they burying again? Or what were they unburying?
They were burying just like the people, right? Because they were all skeletons.
Yeah, and then they came back.
That one was funny. We are cooking Jason. That's a tree now. And now we go to the old mill. We are activating to drop Boone by 1 strength. Dragon Gem Fang. Okay, we're using Adeline to add back transformation. Are we gonna turn Boone into a tree too? Guess
Yes.
so. I mean, we kind of need him for his Dragon Gem later, so I'm not sure if this is the wisest play, but we have to get him out of the way for now.
He does have Sin, Nicole, and Wade in hand, so he could just be wanting to do that.
I mean, we have Jason, and we've discarded Sid in the cold and wait.
Twilight.
We will not be sitting. Oh, Tattle.
Hey!
I mean, it's not Navi vinyl.
There's
Happy
something
Mask
naughty.
Salesman's really annoying. You're not wrong, but well, we have to kill the salesman. Hey, hey, hey.
How many things are there? Or dragon things?
5, but you start with 1.
So 4 in the deck.
Yeah. Bye, Happy Mask. Well, we just found the mad scrub immediately. We can
Wonder when Butters plans to play the first sacrifice.
probably not for a while, because he doesn't have. He's probably gonna wait till he has set up to kill them. If I had to guess, knowing him, he doesn't want to cover his realm at all.
I guess that is how it would work if they lose strength while they have a transformation on them. This never comes up in Beast.
Yeah. Mhm. Respectable muscle. Well, Link's back. What else is new? Okay, this time we can get the mannequin soldiers away from him, like as far away from as possible. Think about it. We're playing Link at the first location here, so Link is basically Cindy. Our goal is to get the mannequin soldiers as far away from Cindy as possible. It's perfect. We are neglecting to move them. Okay. Never mind. We are moving them as far away from Cindy as possible.
Why, does Cindy die to the Mannequin army in canon?
No, Link. Link is Cindy. We want to get them as far away from Cindy as
And
possible.
who's Cindy?
Starbucks. Fine.
Ah.
You
Okay.
just kind of completely missed her. It's too late now. You've ruined it.
Wash is done.
We are searching probably for the lantern because it's better than Come Gregory. We are getting Come Gregory. Okay. I guess Gregory is coming, whether we want him to or not. We've got to move the moon again. Hi, Lust. Well, that's a good one. Or a decent one. It draws you 6 cards. Are we going to move the moon or...
I'm just gonna trust ButterKing to do it eventually. Okay, he did not do it eventually, so.
Moon. I believe ButterKing would be such a fool as to forget the moon.
The moon is not a meh.
It's not a
It'd be
meh.
really funny if it was.
It's really funny. It's like, you know what? I don't want the moon to crash into the Earth today. I'll wait.
I had some stopping to do. I want to go stopping before the moon crashes.
I mean, that's only reasonable, right? Come. Don't forget to move the allies. Also, the transformed heroes. Also, that's not what Come Wayward Souls does.
I think Butter's correcting them on this.
No, I think Butter's the one who put the power on things. Either way, we have to move everything else too. We are not moving everything else. There we go. Well, they're all having a happy little time in the unknown. They are dying. There's plenty of power. You're using Lust to draw 2 additional cards. We forgot the moon again. We are moving Lust. That triggers Lust because it's a move item ally action. It's very funny. We forgot the moon again.
I wonder if Butter's doing this on purpose.
Just to spite you.
No, he's doing it so that I get into the habit of doing it like every turn, and he's gonna do it, and then he's gonna be like, "Hey, stop touching my cards."
He would do that. Oh, hi, Greedling. Greedling's a nuisance. It's a greed. It's a ling.
Please
It's
don't
a
play
greed.
Riza.
Don't play. I mean, Roy Mustang. Can he shoot Mannequin Army?
Uh,
I don't remember if he has a cap on what he can discard or not. Either way, it's probably not worth it. But hi, Greedling, and because Greedling is just a Sasha effect. Beats the
if you
cost of cards
wanted
by
to
one.
be.
If you are not picking the other one, actually, I guess it could matter for Link not dying to Lust. Oh, hi, Lantern. Feed the lantern, feed the lantern, feed the lantern. Now we just need to actually feed the lantern. It's not doing much in our hand.
We are only discarding one tactical. You have two in
Well,
hand.
the other one might trigger. The moon. Alright, well, which effective Greedling are we getting today? I'll just assume they said it. It was cost plus one. Well, bye, Link. It sure was cost plus one. Oops. Well, the game has begun. We drew a stone. Hailed whittled. You know, the stones giving us move item ally actions is actually really good for Majora.
There are no dogs.
Hi, Auntie Whispers. No dog for you. But potatoes. And molasses.
Was Moon
Alright, are we
resolved
gonna play the
this turn?
yes, Moon has resolved. Butter remembered. For now.
Being cold, man.
There's the lantern. Here we go. Time for Woods Me Boy. He's a 5 strength. For a
Not that you're gonna use
reason.
him to vanquish.
I mean, it matters for Dragon Gem Hunt, though.
What do you mean?
Dragon Gem Hunt. Once per turn, if an ally is played or moved to a location with a hero with an attacked Dragon Gem, or the total strength of allies in that location is greater than that hero's strength, retrieve that hero's Dragon Gem.
Oh,
Mari's talent. Yes, so the buff Woodsman is pretty helpful here. Funnily enough, transformed heroes are still heroes, so they would count against the total for this. This is a funny fact. We could vanquish Tuk Tuk with the Fang soldiers here. Or Adeline, who is sucking right now.
are we not gonna read the Woodsman? Do we not know about the Woodsman Leia ability?
I mean, to be fair, it's not like you inherently want to use it every turn.
I typically do, as long as I don't. I'm not about to Greg.
I mean, but then you're gonna run out of power. If you don't like have any
You have
trees,
enough weight. He
then
has two
the
allies.
power is finite.
He has two heroes he can send the golden weight if he didn't discard it.
No, they got one. There's more, I'm sure.
I find it easy enough to put power on Woodsman.
I mean, we are venturing final line here. I mean, it is easy, but usually you use trees because tree gaming. And it just kind of happens, but I
Hey, we
mean, there
found a
are the
gem.
other ways to go too.
Hey,
That's
it's the
good.
one that Bound needs.
Of course it is. No, it's not looking so good now, is it? I'm just gonna assume Greedling increased card costs because, yep, pay 2, playing God, gain 3. You're
Garbazio.
discarding a bunch of cards because Majora. Time is rapidly decelerating. It's pizza time. There is no escape.
Wonder if Zero's home from work yet.
Who knows? Maybe he could come here as soon as ButterKing plays Start a War. would be honey Umbral Circle or Link again, Link again, Link again. I mean, the Majora's Fate deck is just 17 ways to find Link out of the 15 cards in it. So this makes sense. I mean, I don't know why we Umbral Circle when ButterKing has this much power. So, yep, here comes Link. We can move the mannequin's army as far away from Cindy as possible.
Problem with Link and Father's allies are buff.
They are good at committing murder. You can't play allies to his location, though, so he's a bit of a nuisance to kill. I'm gonna assume we're eating the mannequins at Mach speed as far away from Cindy as possible. The annoyance is if we do that, based on where we played Link, they'll go head first into the greed lane. And we're
What are we
moving
doing?
Odawala to Link's
What
location,
are we doing? Why? Why have we done this?
making a decision. We are making a decision
Why have we done anything we have just done?
to lose. Move Fang soldiers, Anti-Whispers loses.
I mean, these Fang soldiers would be good if, Greg was getting these strength tokens.
Yeah, where's Gregory? Why is he not coming? We miss him. We are gaining Swift Woodsman. He might be coming soon. Coming soon to a Gregory near you.
Yeah, we could put twin blades on those soldiers and,
Okay. Boone is back to a hero.
I don't know why we have done this. Why did we discard that sit in the cold and wait? And,
Why are we not waiting? It's so cold. And we are reading Dragon Gem Hunt, I think. We are making decisions is what we're doing.
why have we played her here and not to Adeline's house?
You have to play it to a certain location.
Ah,
So that at least makes sense. We are moving the mannequin art. We forgot about the moon again. We care about Greedling more, I guess. It would have lost two because the army was there at the time. Okay.
I guess he's just
Greedling
being
is.
annoyed of being Sasa.
I mean, it is an annoying effect. Fred!
Hey, Tim Fang can be attached to a hero now.
It can be. That's a very funny. Its turn.
We
Here's
could spend all
Gregory.
the money on Woodsman to just move him to Bound. Take to the. That what we're doing.
We could take the gem with Woodsmith Man. If
No,
okay,
for
now we're getting
raiding.
three. And then what? We are attempting to kill Auntie with. Fred is really annoying for Fang soldiers because they can't drop him.
Correct.
We're moving them here anyways for reasons. We have changed our mind. Auntie Whispers is dying.
Hey, Link's in the realm for once.
Oh. Deku Mask makes him really hard to kill. It does decrease his strength, but you have to kill. Respectable Muscles also triggers his Rafiki Stick effect because it's an attached. We could just make him a 6 strength that you have to kill twice. Deku Mask on the top fate would really suck, though.
But then he gets -2.
But you have to move a 2-strength ally into his location to kill him. Because you can't play them there or move them there. Nope, he is simply respectably muscular.
This child does not look respectably muscular, but go off, Chief.
No, he clearly is. Fully armed battalion. Hi,
Hi,
Lorna.
Greg.
Hi, Gregory. Come, Gregory. Come into the forest. Lorna sure is here. Sure is a hero. Oh, hey, we finally triggered tactical. See, it was worth holding on to it for this long to draw 2 cards. Yeah. It's going places over here. My Majora is 15 time down, 20 to go. They're doing a pretty decent clip over here, as Majoras do. We have Twin Bladed the Fang Soldier.
Is it
Now
equal to
they're
or more
super
than?
stabby. You mean for Dragon Gem?
Uh-huh.
Greater than. It has to be greater than. Also, I believe Gem Hunt would trigger before the effect of Fang Soldiers, but I'm not certain. I think, did we just discard Cub Gregory?
No, we played it.
Or did we play it? Okay, good. Well, we know exactly where he is. I guess it's the question of do we want to get a transformation? The answer being probably yes. Could also choose a different item. I don't know if there even are any, but you're looking down there, probably for a transformation to come up real soon. Yep. We're looking at transformation. And we've grabbed it.
Watch, he's gonna try and attach it to Greg, because he's not gonna know Greg's ability.
I mean, you still want to attach it to him.
But certainly you don't want to attach it to him until you're ready.
Eh, I mean, it depends. With your realm already covered like this, it's not like him moving is gonna suck. At worst, he does nothing. I mean, it's better when you have trees and stuff, but we don't have trees now, do we?
Twilight's thinking of something, or he had to go do something.
No, they're thinking of ending their turn.
Oh, we're starting a war.
Start a war! Alright, what are we gonna find off this start a war? Is this going to be the best war ever started? Okay, so first we find Sloth, right? I mean, it's actually not unreasonable to find him. Okay, we find Gluttony, because Gluttony's great. This makes sense. Next we find...
Did you switch the wash?
Hmm?
Did you switch the wash?
Okay.
Yo, Goat! It's the greatest of all time! And now we find Sloth, of course. I mean, Sloth is just an ally for the moon. It wouldn't suck. Like if we don't have enough money for anything else. And, battalions. Fair enough. Always gotta fully arm your battalions. See, that was a good start of war. Ending 2. Oh, hi, Skull Kid. That's pretty good. Hmm. Beware the beast. Hmm. Well, Twilight's turn. Question, of course. Now what? The answer: all is all, and one is one, and all in all. Oh, Song of Double Time, if we wish to do it. It'll drain the time by quite a bit, though, so it's a bit of a risk. We could kill the mannequin's army, or the stone. We can't discard the moon because it's a moon. Nothing discards the moon. We could discard respectable muscles. You know, we could discard Oodawalala because they're looking at us funny. We could discard Skull Kid because get Skull Kidded. Discard Gluttony because infinite power gain. Yeah, there's a lot of good choices. Double. Always on, and one is on. Blech. It's not at all. Blech. I'm bad at this. Let's see. All is all.
I
What of
returned.
it?
What has happened?
Well, all is. I mean, one is all, and all is one. Don't know what we're doing with it. We are considering the options for violence. Person went into the chat just to say I did my best when I did start a war.
What happened?
Hmm. Carson, in your Twitch chat said I did my best when I did start a war. And we are using the Song of Double Time.
Well,
Hi,
you did
Louise.
indeed start a war.
Oh, new wave boss Nova.
I had to.
Ow. Nope, you get to choose and play a hero from the Fate discard. We could bring back Greedling. We could bring back Riza to bring back Roy and shoot somebody. Roy Mustang have a gun. The gun is fire.
I thought about trying to make like a Majora like redesign in Annieville. Not as Majora though, as a different character. I don't know who yet. Maybe like Pooty or
Like
something.
the same thing of like time is rapidly decelerating.
Yeah. But maybe
Interesting.
different allies do the values in different ways.
I mean, Majora has a cool idea. They're a cool character. I'm not sure how far you could. Charles, you got faded way too much to recover. I
What?
mean, you could have probably still recovered. Carson is typing in your chat still, Vinyl. I can't believe you don't even read your own chat. What kind of streamer
I'm
are
not
you,
using
Vinyl? How could you
Streamlabs anymore.
read your chat? Oh, we found second stone. Stones are good. You know, stones are a good thing to get off of starter war. We've discarded twin mode. Carson has said read chat, Vinyl. Well,
Never.
now you gotta do it. He said to, though. Timer on the moon is just ticking all the way down. We haven't made any progress on Father, and I don't know if we really intend to, but the time is ticking. Mysterious. We have flipped the card upside down for some reason. We we put 2 power on Boone
Why?
for some reason. Killing
Why?
him doesn't get us this. Butter is winning, Carson. What do you expect? I mean, it's not going terribly for Twilight, but the moon is rapidly
I'm
decelerating.
just gonna tell them this. If they die, you don't get the thing.
We're trying to transform him. least I'm pretty sure that's how it works, unless I'm stupid.
No, that is how Namari works. I've got confirmation from this
Yeah,
one.
it's your only way to retrieve dragon gems to win. It says this in the guide. Killing them doesn't give you the gem. Read guide. Guides good. Read them. Reading guides is smart.
Are you gonna put the 2 power on someone else?
That's a good question. And the answer is maybe.
No. Why not? Chief Benz is right there. It's the same.
They would die. If we did this, they would die to the transformation, but I guess we're good.
Hey, we drew 2 dragon gems. That's
Why not
something.
attach transformation to Greg? That's a good question. I said, why not? Well, you see, it wouldn't do anything.
How are you so dead?
The moon is rapidly moving in a rapid direction.
No, 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 no.
Oh no, mine lost.
No.
Hi, Greatling.
Well, we might get DMCA'd.
Wow, finally. I can't believe you would just DMC us like that. How could you do such a thing? I trusted you in.
How's
Chief
this
Benja gets 1 power on them. I wonder if there was any way to get 2 more power on them. I wonder. Probably impossible.
Probably not.
Creasling. He's dead. For now. He might be back. Are we just going to decrease his strength by 2 so he turns into a tree? Yep, he's a tree now. I mean, that works. Is that the ocarina? Like, of time? Well, we can just give Link another item so he never dies. We can also play an effect like the ones that increases time and play the hero from the Fate discard pile and bring back Greedling. We can go back to where we never left. Yeah, the thing with Majora is if you let Link get out of control, this starts happening.
Well, you don't care because Link doesn't actually mess with your objective that much.
Not inherently, but he becomes basically unkillable. You can't play allies to his location, and he's going to keep doing this.
Here comes
Which,
Dreebling.
among other things, increases the time, summons greedlings at mock speeds.
Or I guess we could play Happy Mask Salesman to Link. That'd be annoying.
That would be annoying too, but we can always just move stuff in. Not that we have anything well positioned to do so. That would be annoying, yeah. Salesman. Greedling would also suck, though.
Yep.
Happy Mask! Oh boy! Well, gonna have to deal with that one.
Well, I guess
This
he
is
can
a
move Skull Kid with himself.
Yeah, but you don't have a Vanquish over there, at least not yet. Fully on Battalion.
I say as long
Trim
as Twilight
Cogni.
doesn't
We get to
concede,
play both.
you're in a decent state here.
I mean, it's okay. One nice thing about the Beast is eventually all your annoying heroes can turn into trees, and then you don't care anymore. Also, once you finally find those Edelwood trees, then you'll be numing,
Twi-
because Edelwood trees are...
That's very funny, ButterKing, that you can tap Kongi to the tree hero.
Did he do...
He was jokingly doing it.
Ah, King Lee. We could have played Kongi, but I guess we didn't want to. Huh. Because Boone lets us play both as long as he's here.
Twilight conceding? Is that why we're not doing anything?
I doubt it. I mean, they're certainly not in a position where they need to. They're doing fine. Hmm. Hmm. Something. We might just be trying to figure out the rulings behind Namari stuff here. I don't know. Yeah. What are we up to? Um. We're just finding Tong the other with Spine. I guess that works too. Also, we have. I was gonna say we have Woodsman there, so all I have to do is move in an ally and get it. But Chief Benja is counting against our Dragon Gem hunt. So, as is Jason. Oh, no, it's that hero strength. Oh, I thought Dragon Gem Hunt was total hero strength at that location. Actually, we're fine then. We don't have to worry about that. Well, in that case, yeah, we just need to move an ally in, and that gem is ours. The only hard part is doing that, but
And we aren't really able to fate that much, so Butter's just getting away
I
with.
mean, we've put Butter in a decent spot for now. We've been hitting him okay with fates. We haven't done much to cover the realm, but we've gotten a decently sized Link and a happy Mask Boy.
Also, we've gotten no sacrifices yet.
That too, and we don't exactly have the power to waste on them. I mean, we're definitely trying to win as Majora first, but even still, like,
Ooh, Alice Norn might be a good Annieville supplement for Majora.
Majora.
Instead of the moon, it would be the thing they try to kill the world with.
What is Ellis Horn even?
They want to make everything become the scene.
Interesting. World is machine.
What's the thing called?
The funky little machine. We're moving Woodsman. I guess next time we move
The
him,
Realm Breaker.
the Realm Breaker. It's an interesting name. Ooh, nationwide transmutation circle. That's a good card. Buy Happy Mask. He has 0 strength. Interesting place to play Choo Choo. Hi, Wirt. Well, that's a thing we have to deal with. The funny thing about Dark Lantern is it doesn't do anything except make you win the game. So this doesn't turn off Woodsman's effect or anything. It just turns off you winning the game. Hi, my feuds. This is such an image of my feuds of all time. We could also move Link and trigger his on move ability if we want and cover the top fate with him while we're at it. That's an option. And we could also throw my fuse on the top fate if we're so inclined. Hi, guys. Hmm. You're sinking. Oh, yeah. Moving woodsman. Oh, we're moving woodsman. I see. Ah, I see what's going on now. It's Woody's turn, and we're moving the woodsman. We grabbed a tail. Woodsman is really good at getting dragon gems. He just wants some. I guess he wants to throw them in his lantern or something. His lantern that he lost, by the way. That's. mm, Ooh, alchemy block. I mean, alchemy block is just impeccable. Oh, there's so many strong cards. Don't forget to lose time. Now we have a place to stack all the track all the guys at. Maybe we can start getting sacrifices. Hi, Sisu. Namari cannot win the game. Sisu's just a menace. They're a thick strength. The worst part is the way their ability is worded. You can't even turn them into a tree because they'll just shuffle themselves.
Who? Ah,
Sisu.
Sisu.
When they're defeated, they shuffle into the fate deck, so you can't turn them into a tree.
No tree for you.
No tree for you.
Why is everyone playing with their hands revealed? Ah, he conceded.
I mean, Twilight was honestly still doing okay.
I would say he was
Um,
still in this game. He was definitely on the back foot, but it wasn't like
I
unbearably
mean,
bad.
Woodsman just kind of lets you win his Namari pretty quickly, and then you can take a Fate Wipe, and then you maybe win his Beast, because get beasted on.
Twilight, yeah,
It's possible.
Twilight just conceded.
I mean, fair enough. I don't think they were. We were saying we don't think they were out of the game, but I mean, definitely a bit on the back foot. Hi, Swag.
Hello, Swag.
My dog, do y'all ever sleep?
No,
No.
we need to do more double downing.
I prefer not to have. I want to end the stream, so hold your thought.
Ivan!
My dog.
I fail. Actually,
I guess
My
both
dog.
It's 8 in the morning.
this is Sala.
for you.
For
Rocket's only 8 at
you.
night.
What is your form
Yeah.
try attach?
Good stream. Unfortunate that both games were concedes, but oh well.
Yeah,
ButterKing
I
is
mean,
really good.
it's just yeah, it's ButterKing.
Playing
Twilight
against
was never
ButterKing.
really out of both games too. Like they were in a position where they could have won both potentially
Yeah.
if they played it to the end. They just you know,
All right.
it
Good.
yeah.
See you
ButterKing
guys
games are
later.
special games. Yeah, 5 out.